Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching us from. We want to thank you for continuing to promote the police ideology and doctrine of community policing. Yes, still I'm here as a child and family protection officer, and today I've come. We want to shake the high table that has expensive wine, and this is what we call having a will. Yes, a human being is born and a human being will die. But the question is, what have you left behind? Most people don't want to hear anything about a will. And yet when you die, the area police, for example at sub-county level, is the one that will come into your matter. So ladies and gentlemen, we want to discuss about a will, because poor management of a will has caused more harm to an institution of family. So a will is a legal document made by a person to state how his or her estate, his wealth, and responsibilities shall be administered when he is no more. It is based on how we have raised our children. Most parents and guardians, when we are raising our children, we normally tell them statements that cause problems. For example, I will be there for you, I'm working for you, I'm hustling for you. And in the long run, we have raised a generation which does not want to work, but rather waiting when you will die so that they can take over your estate, your effort. So for us to solve this problem as child and family protection, we believe that if you can prepare yourself when you are alive, it will be a great thing. This is actually in line with the law. There is what we call Succession Act, and this Succession Act determines on how you are going to handle your estate when you are still alive. It helps us to see how your spouse will get what percentage, how your dependents will get what percentage. Even when you don't have children, how your property shall be guided. So before the Administrator General, before police, before Chairman LC1 comes in, can you please put your house to order? It is also paramount that when you have this will, it will help us to put your house to order. You can even, by the way, enforce and implement this will so that you know which child is likely to kill another brother because of land, which child is likely to grab, which child is likely to sell, which child is likely to put the house and the family on tenterhooks when you arrive. So put your things in writing, you go to Administrator General, you get the people who can help you, and you administer. You call them, you put them there, you say, this is my estate. For example, I don't want it to be distributed after, for example, 50 years, 100 years, so that you can create peace when you are still alive. Writing a will is not only a legal right decision, but it is also a morally upright thing. Many families, as I said at the beginning, that have been having a good name, whenever the head of family dies, we see pangas among the siblings, we see pangas among the relatives, the mafias who want free things, and you can put these things straight. But when you have put these things in writing, and you can keep amending it, later on I will be taking you on how and when you should change a will. But please create the impact when you are still okay. What I can tell you, once you write a will, it doesn't mean that you are going to die. No, you are actually a good leader, you are a good family person. Your death shall not have the drama, because you would have put your things right. I remember even in the Bible, Prophet Isaiah, when you read Isaiah chapter 38 verse 1, the prophet was telling King Ezekiel that please put your house to order when you are still alive, so that when you are no more, there will be no more allegations here and there. You know, a will is the intention and words of the late. So we encourage you that please do write down your will, give it somebody who can help you to administer it when you are still alive. The Administrator General and the police and courts of law are there to help you enforce that will. So before the government comes and tells you that your property should be ruled and guided like this, you can equally put these things straight in order. A will is not a sign of fear. It is a symbol of care, I said, of good leadership and maturity. And what I can say is that a boy child and a girl child can be a heir of the rate. It is no longer the African approach that a boy should be the heir. No, even a girl is allowed in the Succession Act Cap 268 that he can also take it on. This Succession Act also talks about the children with disabled, who are mentally challenged. They can also appear in your will. And those who have property but have no children, you can also use the Succession Act to see that you put your property into the intended person, the dependents. Otherwise, your net worth is your quality of friends around you. So therefore, that property that is going to cause bloodshed, where we see children bringing pangas after the death, can be avoided when we have written a will. Writing a will is one of the greatest acts of love and responsibilities a person can leave behind. And therefore, let's not allow strangers, the area police OC. Imagine you have died, a rich man on the village, and the area OC. So, ladies and gentlemen, we join hands. We fight the fear of death by writing a will. Having a will today is solving a problem tomorrow. We have said this as agents of socio-economic transformation. We have said this as agents of stable families. We have said this, that we can create peace than pieces because of death. Thank you very much.